Here.
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
Really
Johnny Ghost.
But if I go to X
with
or
another
Y,
review
then it starts
of Battlefield 6 gameplay.
Have that, capability to take
This
space
is Squad Deathmatch.
We're starting to see maybe,
right
okay,
here.
maybe we need to start running a recon in this, because that's what we're seeing, a couple more different varieties.
The name it's in itself, it's pretty much
The
Deathmatch.
result just there.
With a squad of 4 on
playing
each
around
team.
that C spot. That was where we were at, playing on the team deathmatch, or the squad deathmatch, I should say.
Yeah.
So now we expand out massively.
Man, this game was
a lot more to learn.
So sick.
A lot more spots to be cognizant of as well.
That is a risky
fire.
res, but
it's
it worked out.
Fire.
At least he gets on that suppression, maybe. If Westy gets a moment to breathe, pops
so
some smokes
clean,
again. This is the kind of
smooth
gameplay I expect from someone like Westy, knowing what your kit is, what you can play with, what you can bring in, get those reses, try and build up some momentum, take some of that space away.
That's right, you gotta get those reses up.
So get some suppressing fire up there if they can, keep those LMGs working, and maybe allow someone else to try and make that cross, right? Playing support here, maybe get that assault in from Benny, build them up together, chain those reses up, but getting into those windows, easier said than done.
I hope someone picks him up.
Oh my god.
His life for the cause. Unfortunately, we come back over to Foosley, and she's still having a little bit of a rough go of it.
Look, it's a tough game.
Yep, fatal headshot.
Oh, here's MZ.
The thing with Battlefield as well, the skill ceiling
MZ's
is
a great
damn high,
sniper, though.
right? Like, look, you can entry it and still have fun.
She's just
Again,
insane.
you can
She's
fulfill any
chaotic.
role you want to. There's a bit of something for everyone, but the skill ceiling has always been high.
Yeah.
And it's brilliant to watch with these kind of, the gunplay coming in, the movement coming in. When you start seeing someone who's got that comfort already, maybe a bit of a veteran coming out, you see that in how they're already playing it. So, MZ was actually
pinned
nuts
down.
on the first glimpse we got, so maybe she's going to want to kind of show us what
Oh my god.
Again, so I see more of that.
Then she got hit.
Okay.
Look at
this team has been backing each other up.
Benny Central with another Riz, man.
Yeah, I think that
Did
guys bring up
Riz?
a lot of great points about
Riz.
just the overall game experience itself. And I think, like, if there's one thing that, if you are watching this for the first time,
This game
and,
is wild.
remember,
So
it's beta.
freaking
beta.
See, this is what I like.
One thing that I feel is most
Gotta do
important
camping
to
in that
bear
cage right
mind
there,
when
that
thinking
cell.
about games like this is, it's a big game. You're not going to learn it all in one game, right? The match have layers. There's so much cover. You got to know where your angles are.
And that's why I
Can't be
go
caught
back
camping in
and
this one.
watch some of the streamers playing and pick
Gotta
up how
keep
they've
moving.
been approaching it, what they've learned already, how they've been kind of learning out these maps, because they've got a little more time than we've had to get hands-on with it. But as you said, it is that learning process of kind of running down those, approaches towards the site, getting to know the kind of routes that you want to run,
You can hear
getting that
the
rhythm
sirens
down,
in the
getting
back,
everything
too.
kind
That's
of
crazy.
building your way. And again, we're getting a nice little early lesson in this one here. There's
Oh
that
my
hip fire.
God.
I love seeing that.
Yeah, that hipfire is
Awesome
gonna be
hipfire
deadly,
right there.
when having to deal, especially for the shotgun players. I think that they're going to
Uh-oh.
try and get away
That's
with
an
it.
That's a big rest.
Oh,
Big rest. Big down.
Oh, he went right into that trap right there.
But look, I tried the hip fire a lot. You gotta be close. It is not something you can bang
And
on
he still got
than
him.
that, right? You're kind of looking at like maybe 25,
tactical
30
Brit.
max. And I mean really max, you start getting labored. Now
Just
maybe
reel them in.
That's
it
the
is.
SMG.
And maybe if you played around with those attachments, you could build something that worked maybe a little better, but again, it is very situational. Here, like going up for the,
Oh my
the
God.
iron sight, but I think that's a hollow on the top maybe.
Yeah.
But still, it's situational. I love this kind of looping around, securing the space, supporting the team.
Damn.
I guess we can expect that from Tactical Brit though.
Oh, it does get
got
picked
caught.
off though, but
Aaron the
regardless, that
Loco.
was a good run. And that's more or less what you want.
On to the next.
You just want to have a good respawn and a good
And
life.
on to
You
the
you
next.
just-
Look at that.
Or in general,
yeah, I just want a good life. I just want a
MZ.
house.
or have a nice life.
But and I also want to take out a couple people. No, but like
got
honestly,
Westy.
this is the type of game where like yes, you could potentially spawn up and get picked right.
Oh,
My
okay.
word. Okay. And something crazy like that will happen where
Yep.
a building comes down and then there's a team behind
There's a man
you.
behind you.
Sometimes
Yeah.
this
A
happens,
man
he'll
has
go right
come out
into
of
the
building.
chaos.
It's not gone well for him. Poor old Westy.
We saw it actually when we had we were going through the interview a little bit.
Yeah.
Like one of the because obviously we have a lot of different kind of names to different types of kills that can pop up there on the bottom. We saw a crush kill coming through, so that's all about collaborative
Guys.
building.
Oh,
This is
yeah. All right,
insane.
folks. Well, actually, it did get word that Aliak is standing by with another one of our creators, someone in the venue. Aliak, who do you have?
Oh my god.
All right, we got Big
I
Fry
would
over
love to
here,
play
and
this
he's in the
game right
middle
now.
of the game.
I wish it was up.
play. Hey, Big Fry, how you doing?
But don't forget, guys, the
We're
beta
really focused out
starts
right
on
now. His squad
August
is
9th.
running all the way through. This map looks absolutely incredible. I mean, can you believe how realistic this looks?
I actually just
heard a
pre-ordered
Golden
this
Boy
game
say
about
his
like
home was
45
here.
minutes ago. I can't
Big
wait,
Fry's
man.
super into
I'm
it
so
right now.
excited. Oh my god.
There you go. He's running up the stairs. I think he's enjoying the game so much.
Ali, you
Of
hear me?
course he's enjoying the
What do you
game.
think of the game?
What do I think of the game? I was
Yeah.
sitting in the middle of the room earlier watching everybody's gameplay, and I just can't wait to jump in. The map looks
my
looks
God,
incredible.
got him
The
right from
weapons
the
look
stairs. He got him.
absolutely incredible too.
Yup, got him.
And man, I did see a little bit of a squad
Going
running
in for the
assault
res.
too. All four of them assault using the sling and using the shotguns too.
Very
We'll have
strategic.
to talk to them later and see what's going on over there.
Yeah, you're gonna have a convo with those guys for sure, for sure. Well, Aliak, we'll join you in a little bit. We'll catch up and see. Hopefully, Big Fry can give us some good stuff in the server, but we'll check in with him a little bit. All right,
Holding down the
Ali?
point in the shop.
All righty. So there you have it. Well, of course, we'll tune in with some of our streamers in a little bit, but for now, actually, we do have a couple of awesome devs joining us. Here we got Jeremy and Phil
Awesome
here with
devs.
us. Awesome devs.
Thank
Love to
you.
see it.
Not bad, yourself.
Fellas, thank you so much.
Yeah, the developers of this
congratulations,
game
on the reveal.
really,
Since we don't have, okay, there
really
we have pictures up now, but
put
let's
in
go ahead
work
and
for
talk
this one.
about the match.
They did an
what we're
awesome
witnessing
job.
here. One thing that Achilleos had pointed out that I thought was really interesting was the C area looked very similar to the Empire State squad battle C areas. Is that a part of the combat zones and how that whole thing kind of plays out?
Yeah, I mean, often the combat zones overlap, and in this particular map, which is quite a compact space, they overlap pretty heavily. So the
Yeah.
SDM spaces tend to be a little larger than the TDM spaces. Domination moves a different way, and then obviously King of the Hill tends to sprawl through the entire map as you move capture point to capture point.
Nice. This, of course, an absolutely gorgeous map, by the way.
Yeah, you gotta keep moving.
Again, I'm a New Yorker.
Keep
so
on going
me,
to the capture
I
points.
get real critical on this stuff
Oh,
here,
right at top.
but
He's
let's
got the
actually dive
advantage
into,
from
Let's
above.
talk about the map.
yeah,
Going
let's
for the
talk
res.
about the creation of the map.
Yeah,
what
because so
inspired New York?
Phil's here. Phil's from Motive. I'm from Dice.
Okay.
So this is one of the first big collaborations between us.
Okay.
Multiplayer map developed by Motive.
Wow.
In collaboration with Dice. The guys did an amazing job. We were so excited to work
Oh,
with
this
them.
is
We're
so
big Dead
cool.
Space fans.
So
Yeah.
Did a
fucking sick.
phenomenal job of that game.
Yep.
So we were just really excited to
What do
see
you
it.
think,
A little
guys?
different from monsters
Honestly,
crawling out of your body and
I can't
destroying
wait.
you, but
I'm excited.
Slight
I'm
differences.
so hyped.
But honestly, like, we
Look
came
at that.
in a little
He's
bit
just going
naive
crazy.
about, like, hey, okay, like, this looks fucking amazing. Let's
Yeah.
make some
And then
nice
he got
maps.
hit.
And, you know, like,
That's how it
okay,
goes,
looking
man.
at what DICE did, like, hearing
is
how
so
they
good.
build these maps, and to go and take a stab at it,
Yeah.
learn, get feedback, learn more.
What were some of the
All right,
challenges
well,
you guys faced?
that's my
Look,
review
we
for
didn't tell Phil before we
Battlefield
started.
6.
This is probably the most
On squad
technically
deathmatch
complex and ambitious
gameplay.
map Battlefield history. It's
And I'll
super
see you
dangerous.
guys on the next
Hey,
one.
for your first.
Yeah.
Guys,
He didn't know. He didn't know.
You got it.